Hey guys, how's it going? This is Kendrys. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can animate using Clip Studio Paint. So the main thing you want to do is separate everything. For example, the arms. Pretty much anything that's going to be moving, you want to change, put it separate. For this, I just have one drawing of the body because that's not going to move in this animation. And then for the head, if you can see here in the little folder, I have 4 different heads. It looks like it looks like a lot of layers, but it's actually not a lot of drawing if you think about it. So let me show you. I made all the different parts that are for the animation, character parts. So here you can see what I drew pretty much. The head, front, the 3/4 view, and then this is slightly down, then looking up, but I didn't use this. And I have the different arms, pointing to the side, open arms. So this is pretty much all I use, and then I just putting them in the timeline. You can make it look like they're moving. Something else I did for this, I have to have the drawings. I save each part as material. So first thing I went to image material. I created like a folder. You can go here, create folder tag. So I created animation. Let me see more. Okay, so I created this animation, and then I made like within that folder I made more. So I made the mouth. See like all the different mouths for talking, and then the eyes, the different eyes, which is not that many. It's only a couple arms and the body, basic stuff. Have the head and different. I just pretty much drew this 4, and then to make the view to the other side, just mirror it and like change it to the other side. So okay, that's pretty much, so you get an idea of how much I drew. I only drew this stuff. I have in the materials, you can just drag it from there. You have it so you can use it whenever. And remember, when you have the things in there, they don't show. So I like to, before you start animating, like don't put stuff in the folder. Just leave it outside for now. Maybe you can actually drag multiple at the same time. So let's do that. So you drag both at the same time. And see, it's pretty much, since you have it as material, when you put them in the canvas, you get like you get them on each layer, and they already have their name. So that's a good reason to save as material. Okay, so you see now this is it's kind of messy right now, and before you go to animating, you should line them up properly. So for example, the first thing you want to do is align everything. So for example, you want to align this so when the head turns, it doesn't like jump to the side, so it stays in the same place. So you can do this, put it less transparent, and make sure it's in the same position. Well, kind of in a way that makes sense. Now, for example, you want to have the eyes. See, it's on the side, so you gotta move it, put it in place for the front head. And now the 3/4 eyes, 3/4 view, move it for this one. And try to keep it the same level. Don't put one too high and stuff like that, Pretty self-explanatory. So okay, have it like that. And sometimes it's good to just, for example, make this a little transparent, and the open eyes and the closed eyes, so you have like a better alignment, you know, like that. So that's pretty much done. Now let's see the front. So this is the first step, and after this it's pretty simple. So this is pretty much aligned already, so I could already put them in their folders. So let's say you can name this, or you know, let's say you don't have the animation folder. Go here, this little thing, you got a new folder, and it's called the head. So you draw all the heads, and in this case you only have 2. Drag it, and you see now they become invisible because they're in the animation folder. Next step, another one is gonna be the eyes, and you can drag all the eyes now. Okay, you can actually log them and still use them, so I like to log them so you don't accidentally erase them. You know, after they align and everything, you can do that. It's good to align everything before, because that way if you put them in the folder already, they're gonna disappear. This doesn't have to be vector lines. These are just regular rasterized lines, I think it's called. So yeah, you don't have to have like vector lines and like, you know, you just draw every little piece you wanna have. Okay, so after we have that done, that's pretty much it. Now what you wanna do, you have the different things. You have the eyes, and this is the mouth. Okay, so for example, the head, you go to the timeline, you right click, and then which one you want? You want the front head. I put the frame there. I don't know what happens. Sometimes it just like puts one frame, but let's see. Yeah, but you can click like on the top of it. You can just drag and bring it to the end, and now if you play it, it will play like it will stay the whole way. If it's not like that, what happens is like it only plays for like a little bit and disappears. So you don't want to do that. For example, now the eyes, and okay, you can say basic front eyes, see? But now it went all the way. So sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Most of the time it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Just puts one frame. But it's not a big deal. And for example, the mouth. Now you have this done. You can go in. For example, right here, you can right click, go for the eyes closed, and then you can move here one frame at a time. You know, so you can have the eyes closed and one frame more open. So if you play it now, the character blinks. It's pretty cool. Okay, and then something you could do too, you know, if you hover over it like about around the top, it becomes a little highlighted, and now you can actually copy it. You can go here, clip, and then copy, and then you put it where you want to paste it, and you can paste. So it's pretty much the same thing. Like I'm gonna paste it again. Now the character, you can have it like blink, pretty much, and you could keep repeating like a pattern that you want or something like that. So you see, I'm not really drawing anymore. After I have everything online, I'm just choosing what I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put, okay, he's gonna blink here. The mouth is gonna be like this here, and stuff like that. Okay, so this those Clip Studio doesn't let you put the sound, but you can just put the sound in the iMovie or Movie Maker, and then if it's a little off, you can just edit it there, and make it seem right. And this background, I did it, you probably recognize these materials because they come with Clip Studio Paint. First I wanted like a little tree in the background, and then I found this little like buildings. It comes with Clip Studio Paint, so you have these materials. And I was like, okay, it looks kind of weird, so I just put some grass and things like that with like a brush that comes with Clip Studio. One of those brushes, you just change the color, and then you can have some cool effects. Then I made this, pretty simple, and a little extra because the tree kind of was looking a little weird, so I just put a little stuff in front to cover it. And yeah, and then I have this little sign also comes with Clip Studio. So all I did, I took this from YouTube, from Google. I googled the YouTube logo, and then I just wrote this, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Put them all together, and yeah. So that's it. That's gonna be it for the video, guys. Take care. See you next time. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Kendrys. I made this animation in Clip Studio Paint, and if you want to learn how to do this yourself, check out my tutorial and my YouTube channel. Also, make sure to follow and subscribe for the latest updates.